have to learn to start letting this cool down a bit. The tea always hot. But child, Molly and Issa Rae friendship, shambles. We'll talk about it in CTT Watch. Y'all, make sure y'all go ahead and cop your CTT merch by logging on to spillingthetea.com. Get your certified tea sipper mugs. Get your exotic teas. Get your catch the tea thank you teas. And so much more. Check the product out at spillingthetea.com. Now, y'all. Ooh. Where do we need to start? Okay. Boom. Y'all know I got them notes. My chicken hand scratch. But let's talk about tonight's episode of Insecure. And things are getting a little bit crazy. First off, let me talk about the small things. Issa being a horrible apartment manager. Not doing her job. It was so funny. Bro, it was so funny because the man said, you treat us like we in Flint. Because, you know, even during this pandemic, they still don't have clean water. What's tea, Flint? What's tea? Now, I love the whole work from home, fake assistant. You gotta fake it till you make it. I love that. I think a lot of us can relate to that right now because we all working from home. So I definitely love it. It was funny. Now, here come the real tea. Awkward friend moment. That's right. So after flopping on one another for Thanksgiving, here is Issa. Here is Molly trying to fight for the same parking spot in front of Tiffany's house. And it was just really, really awkward. And, you know, Issa just was like, well, look, I'm gonna bite this bullet and make the block, whatever. And the two are just really throwing a little shade, small shade at each other. And, you know, she was like, oh, yeah, girl, I'm sorry for flopping on you for the past 2 weeks, you know, for the whole yoga thing that they've been doing on Sundays. She's like, I just been really busy with work, but come to find out, she's been hanging out at Tiffany's house every Sunday. Okay. And I thought that was real telling of both of them. They know they need to have a conversation, and it just something needs to be had. Molly is on pure defense when it comes to anything that Issa is saying. You know, Issa is definitely joking, and she's like, no, it's not like that. She was like, chill out, I'm joking. So they need to have this conversation ASAP. Like, communication is important. And it's like Molly know it's off, and Issa know it off, but I really think it's my fault. I don't know. I'm really sick of Molly. You know, I usually be team Molly, but Molly is getting on my damn nerves this season, and that's real. Speaking of the awkward friend moments, the two decided to talk separately to Kelly and Tiffany about like what's going on. And, you know, they're just like, well, you need, and Kelly kept it real. Just need to have a conversation with her, let her know how you feel. You know, and meanwhile, Tiffany is just like, girl, y'all tripping. Just, you know, she's probably feeling the same way, which she is. But what is the real reason that Molly is upset with Issa? That's what, is it because Issa not catering you and sucking up your ass? I don't know. Whew. So, Nathan voicemail, oh child, and you see her face, she was like, he was like, you ain't even gotta call me back. Toxic nigga move. Toxic. Nah, Nathan, don't call me and leave me no voicemail like that. You knowing we left on bad terms, but it could be an open grace period. Child, Issa, no, don't go back to any of the old things. Don't go back to Lawrence. Don't go back to Nathan. Move forward. And in the middle of, you know, paying baby daycare, she gets this news about her headliner, Schoolboy Q, not coming and dropping out. And she's just like, what is going on? She can't even talk to Condola, but I think it's whatever the conversation that Lawrence gonna have with her. You know, they had their own little side conversation, and it was really about jokes about what was going on in the house. And Molly was just so judgmental, looking out the window like, she gonna want me to clean up her little mess because she gonna run it back to Lawrence. Like, Molly, what? To be honest, your shit ain't all the way together either. Like, chill, girl. Like, real shit. Like, Molly really pissing me off. Now, Derek's daddy-daughter moment, talking about, like, nigga, I got a daughter. Do you know what I was doing to other people's daughters before this? Somebody gonna do the same thing to my daughter. Like, him making the realization. And I really wish men, I'm not going to say all men don't think like this. I have to make that clear. Like, I really wish some men would understand, like, this is somebody's child. This is somebody's daughter. This is somebody's mother before you even toy and play with their emotions. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Maybe it is here. I don't know. Okay, so when Lawrence is talking to Issa, he was like, yeah, he wanted to talk about Condola. So we really don't know how the Condola and Lawrence conversation went, because the last episode, she just asked him, she was like, would you be broken up with Issa if she didn't cheat? And we don't even know what his answer was, even though it's kind of like, we kind of know what the answer was because he did the emoji reaction to her story. So, Lawrence, do not fuck this up for Issa. I didn't see Condola in the preview for next week. So, I don't know, y'all. Ooh, child. Now, Tiffany's post-baby conversation, before we leave the whole situation, I was definitely feeling that because that's real. She was just expressing how she really feels and what she's been going through since she's a mother. And we also see that the dynamic of the friendship will definitely change between all four of them, because it does change when one of your friends have a baby. It changes, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no rah-rah. So we're going to definitely see that change. And I just don't think Issa don't want to be the friend. Like, oh, girl, yes, you got kids. I think I'm going to be here all the time. And just like, no. I'll help later at another date with folding clothes. I got other shit going on. And I was just shocked that she didn't let her friends know about the headliner situation when it happened. And I could just see Molly and Kelly just being there with Tiffany the whole time because of they love the baby. You want to be around the baby. So, you know, that a child comes and changes the dynamic of the friendship. But what I loved in that scene is when they talked about, what I loved in that scene is when they talk about black women health and how we have to fight for the doctors and nurses to listen to us when we're in the hospital bed and ignoring our pains and how we feel. And she said she had a blood clot and they were not trying to adhere to what she was saying. I had to go through several doctors to get the right, correct opinion to save me, you know. And that's real tea. People really don't take the time to adhere to black and brown women in the hospital. You know, they just ignore what's going on. Like, oh, what is this and that? And it's really not is. You know, I think as a woman, I know what's going on with my body and I can explain it. But I think that was great to highlight that and how they're so dismissive about our health. So women, educate yourself, know symptoms, know why you're feeling this way, and so you can be able to fight like, no, I think it may be this, instead of them being, oh, I think it's this. You know what I'm saying? Challenge it. Challenge these things, okay, y'all? Because it's your body, your life to live. That's my opinion. So, the Beyonce DM was hilarious. She was really just on Instagram looking for a poppin' LA artist to replace Schoolboy Q so she can keep it pushing. Not even aware of why the things went the way they did with Schoolboy Q. And then she called Molly and said, girl, I know you know somebody in Live Nation. Like, Molly really was like, I don't know why Molly thought that this phone call was really going to be a decompress. And I guess she was just like tired of Issa's shit. Like, oh, you call me, which I think it was really rude. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling how Molly assumed it was the conversation that they needed to be having in that moment, and then she just brushes her off like, oh, you calling me because you need a favor, or because you need something. And I don't think that's how real friendship to me is like, oh, you calling me for something? Okay, and can I stick my neck out? I'll figure it out, X, Y, and Z. But she was just so rude and so dismissive to her. But I can also see the other side of that. Like, girl, you know we're not on the best terms of communication right now. You calling me for a favor on something. So, I see both ends of that. But, it was just really weird. It's just really weird that Condola ain't, it ain't weird. I know why Condola ain't answering. And I think Condola might have did something with the contract with Schoolboy Q. That's what I think. Okay. That's neither here nor there. We'll save that for next week's episode, hopefully. Mira the tether. Issa wasn't having her shit. She's like, bitch, I got my own shit going on over here. You ain't the only one with drama. Mine 10 times worse. And then even at the end, she was like, you want to talk? She was like, no, I just want to take my shower. No, sis. The water messed up, remember? Okay, now, so I think that Molly was definitely taking Andrew for granted. And just, oh, I'm busy. And I think there's a rule, like, you have to make time for your significant other. And I think she realized that towards the end of the episode. And that's why she, went to him with some drinks and some chicken. And let's talk. Let's get right. Let's get on the same page. Because, sis, you were really forcing him to open up a few months back. And now you just like, oh, I'm busy, So it leaves him in limbo like, damn, what's really going on? I dropped all my hoes for you. That's what he looking like. And if you keep not going out with this man, he's going to find somebody to go out with him. They have two different careers, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to get on one page. And hopefully after this conversation and then the night they had that it does. And this where we are when it comes to protecting the relationship. She says she wants to protect her relationship from Issa, basically. I don't know if she thinks Issa is the reason why she doesn't do well with men or what. I don't know. And she was like, look, I just don't want it to mix and blend. And I get it because sometimes you don't want to stick your neck out for people. But I honest to goodness don't think that Issa friends believe in her and her block party event. I really don't think they do. Because it's like, oh, here come Issa stuff. And I don't know if it's going to be all the way right. She's going to get it right at the last minute by the skim of her teeth. And I don't think they believe in this event. And they think this event will flop. I really think that's the thing that they think. Like, they also lack understanding when it comes to, I can speak from Issa's point of view, like, planning a huge event for, like, a community or something, that is no joke. That is time consuming. That is, I need to make sure every detail go right. I need to think of every possible way that may go wrong or may go right. I need to be prepared for these things. And I really think her friends and Molly really is lacking understanding for that. And I get not putting your neck out, but you didn't even attempt to ask the dude. But she could have been like, I'm not asking him right now because we just got back on one accord or whatever. I don't know. And I thought it was real telling for her to have this conversation with her like immediately that night. So I don't know, y'all. It's just, I think that Molly wants to prove to Issa, like, see, you do need me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just really weird. It's really weird to see their friendship, shift the way it's shifting. And Molly is really getting on my nerves. Okay, I'm over Molly. I don't know. It's just like the relationship with my man gonna be great and my friend relationship gonna be piss poor. You gotta find balance in life, and I really think she has to find. She's trying to find herself. That's what it is. And Issa's finding herself, and she's like stamping like, this is me. I'm Issa, the jokey girl, X, Y, and Z. That's my thing. This is who I am. Accept it. So I don't know, child. It's getting crazy, and I'm not here for these 30-minute episodes because I needed a little bit more after their phone call. So hopefully things work out. It is crazy. It's getting tricky. Let's see how this plays out, T-Sippers. I want to hear from you. So y'all go ahead and follow up in the comment section below. Now that's all the tea I'm spilling on air today. Make sure you follow me on social media. Such a Lady 85 everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Or really search for the hashtag Catch the Tea. And we out.